If the system release, it will be, this is Q. Is it going to be plus or minus?
Minus.
154 joule of heat. And does the system does work, so the work is
minus.
plus what?
Negative.
Positive.
No, negative. The system does work, so it's negative. So what's U?
E.
That's B equal. It's E.
A system contract from individual volume to final volume of 10. So what's delta V?
-5.
Exactly, -5. Okay, under a constant pressure of 0.8 atmosphere. So what's the work?
Minus P delta V times delta V.
The work is what? Minus
P
0.80 times
delta V minus 5.
which is equal to what?
D
Plus
plus
4.
D plus 41.
Plus 4.0. So
In shall apply the pressure is minus.
no, what's the rule? W equal to what?
Oh yes.
Remember?
Doctor, why we don't multiply by 101?
Oh, of course. Oh, sorry. I made a mistake. Sorry, very sorry. Now, what's the unit for delta V? So this is the wrong answer, by the way. What's the unit for delta V?
It has to be joule.
No. What's the letter now? What's the unit that we use here?
Liter.
And what's the unit for pressure?
It's atom.
Atmosphere.
ATM.
What's the unit for the W?
Joule.
Atmosphere liter. You will multiply liter by atmosphere. That's all. Now, so this is not, it's +4, but not joule. So this is wrong answer. See, I made a mistake now. How can I change it to joule? You have this change factor. So I have 4.0 atmosphere liter multiplied by 1 liter atmosphere, that by the way, liter atmosphere or atmosphere liter is the same, and 101.3 joules. So what's the answer?
D.
It's D.
It's D, yes.
دكتور السؤال من قبل شوي ليش حطيناها بي؟ المفروض انها اجابه سالبه، ليش حطيناها موجبه؟
هنا القانون كذا، تعرف القانون، حافظ القانون؟
لا السؤال اللي من قبل شوي مو هذا السؤال دكتور.
اللي قبله
اي المفروض ان الاجابه اي، ليش حطيناها بي؟
It's E.
It's E. Thank you very much. This is wrong again. This is the correct answer. I agree. I already here write it minus. So the answer is minus. But sometimes I'm going ahead. All right. Yes. Thank you very much. Good. Next, benzene is a starting material in the synthesis of nylon fiber and polyester. Its specific heat capacity. So what's this? This is S equal to 1.74 joule per gram degree C. If 16.7 kilojoule of energy is absorbed by 225 gram sample of benzene at 20 degree C, what is the final temperature? Now we have Q equal to 16.7 kilojoule. And we said absorbed by. What do you mean by absorbed?
So positive.
Q is positive.
Positive for the benzene. All right. So I want to change this to joule. So it will be 16,700 joule. And this is will be positive for benzene. If it's absorbed by benzene, so what will happen to the temperature? Is it going to be up or down?
Up.
It will go up. So Q now is equal to mass times specific times delta T. The Q is 16,700. The mass is 225. Specific heat is 1.74. Delta T, I don't know. What's delta T?
TF minus 20.
Yeah, TF minus 20.
I want delta T at this time.
TF minus
This
delta
by this and
that is 42.656.
delta T is not 42.
لا it's 42.
Yeah, 42.65.
2.65.
You're right. And then this is equal to T final minus T initial. T initial was 20, and this is equal to 42.7. So what's T final?
62.7.
62.7, so the answer is D. Okay. 3.07.
What is the answer?
نعم.
What is the answer for the last question?
D.
Okay.
307 gram mineral was heated to 98.7 and placed in calorimeter containing 72.4 gram of water. Okay, at 23.6 C. The heat capacity of the calorimeter is 15.7 joule per degree. The final temperature is 32.4. What is the specific heat capacity of the mineral? First, what's Q of water?
Mass of the water
Which is 72.4 times what?
times the
Specific.
specific heat, 4 point.
Times what? Delta T.
Delta T.
What's delta T?
32.4 minus 23.6.
Which is what?
$8.8.
Good. Now, what's Q of calorimeter?
Minus the QH2.
Minus.
No, it's 15.7. No, this water is part of the calorimeter. Still, 15.7 times delta T times 8.8. That's all. Clear?
Okay.
Now, calculate. Give me the answer. What's Q of reaction?
Negative.
Negative. Exactly. So, what's the answer for this first one?
Q of the calorie is 138.16.
And how about for water?
$2,665.
And what's the total?
Uh,
$2,803.
yes. 0.86.
Okay, good. Now
minus or
now this one. Let's talk about the this one reaction, or for the metal, not reaction but sample. This one now equal to what? The mass of the sample, which is 307 gram. So this one 2803.16 equal the mass, which is 307 for the sample, times specific heat, which we don't know, but times delta T. What's delta T?
8.8.
No.
32.4 minus
32.4.
Or
98.
90.
98.7.
Okay, yes, yes.
And now calculate what's S.
0.131.
By the way, the
28. Sorry.
minus will go with the minus, because this is minus, and the answer here will be minus.
Yes.
So this way you don't have to worry about it. What's the S?
0.138.
So the answer is C. Yes. All right.
Doctor, can you summarize what we did here in this problem?
Go ahead. You want to summarize it or me?
No, you. I didn't understand very well. How, from which we begin?
We have water.
Okay.
Start at 23, end at 32. So we calculate Q of water, which is mass times specific heat of water times 8.8 temperature. Clear?
Yes.
We have also calorimeter. This is C for the calorimeter. You know that this one is equal to C times delta T. Temperature is 8.8, but the C is 15.7. So I calculated also Q for the calorimeter. I add them together to give the calorie for the metal, or for the unknown mineral. Okay, which is Q mineral equal to the both of these. Now Q of mineral equal to the mass of the mineral, 307, times the specific heat of the mineral, which we don't know, times the change in temperature from 98 to 32. I mean, it was 98 at the initial, so this is T initial for the mineral, and this is T final for the mineral and the water. So 32 minus 98.7, that's it.
Multiply by the mass and divided by the 2000.
So you want to calculate S, divide the Q here, this number, by this number and this number, and you get the answer.
Thank you.
A common laboratory reaction, neutralization of acid of HCl, when 50 milliliter of HCl is added to 50 milliliter of NaOH, the temperature of the mixture rises to 28.2. So what's delta T?
3.2.
3.2. Is this exothermic or endothermic process? Or the reaction?
In
Reaction.
Endo.
In AOH plus HCl to give you what? In ACl plus H2O.
H2O.
Is this exothermic or endothermic?
Endothermic.
Endothermic.
No, it's exothermic. Why? Because temperature of the water raised. This is temperature of water. Okay, now what's the Q of water?
MF.
We mix
50.
50 from the acid with 50 from the base. So what's the total volume?
100.
100.
And what's the density?
Density is 1.
So what's the mass of water?
100.
100.
Gram. What's the specific heat of water?
4.18.
4.18.
What's delta T?
3.2.
What's Q?
$1,338.88.
1,000.
338.
27.
Okay, fine. I agree.
2.
Joule. Okay, now this comes from the reaction of 50 milliliter of 0.5 molar HCl. So how many moles HCl do we have in the reaction?
$0.25.
0.25?
Yes.
0.025.
0.025.
Yes. Sorry.
Sure? Mole HCl. This give us a heat of 1338 joule.
How did they get that?
What?
0.025.
Molarity times mole, milliliter.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Okay, 1 mole HCl, how much heat is it going to give?
$5,352.
5,000.
352.
5,352.
Yes.
Which is 5. It should be more than that.
I think it's 50,000, not
Yes.
53,000.
yes.
53,120 something. Okay, which is 54 kilojoule. That's it. Because I want it per mole. He says, what's the reaction per mole of acid? That's why I say if it's 1 mole, it will give us 54 kilojoule. That's the answer.
Doctor, will we have the laws, the exam,
Huh?
and the constant?
No, the constant
القوانين والثوابت.
table. The laws no, but
بس
the
ما راح-
constant is available.
Sorry?
The constant is available in the periodic table. But the
يعني
laws,
لازم نحط.
no laws.
Okay.
Okay, when 0.7521 gram of benzoic acid was burned in calorimeter containing 1,000 gram of water, temperature rise 3.60. What's Q of water?
Multiplied with 3.6.
1,000 times
4.184.
Okay, we got the Q of water. What's the Q of calorimeter? C, which we don't know, times what?
3.6.
3.60. That's it. But we're going to look for C. Okay? Of course, we don't know what's Q cap also. Now, what's the reaction? It says here, when points, so what's the Q of reaction? When 0.7521 gram of benzoic acid was burned, okay? The heat combustion of benzoic acid is 26.42 kilojoule per gram. Okay, so we have 26.42 kilojoule per 1 gram for each gram. But what we have is actually we have 0.7521 gram. Gram will go with gram. How much heat we have?
.3.
Again?
And 19.87.
87? Kilojoule. Kilojoule. Good. I will make it joule.
Yes.
So I'll make it 19,870 joule. Okay, good. Now this heat is equal to both of these together. So what's Q calorie?
The QH2O minus the Q calories.
19,870 minus, what's the Q for water? We did not calculate. What's this? Here's the answer here.
$50,062.
62?
50,062. 15, sorry, 15.
1562.
15062.
150.
Oh, 15062.
Yes.
You agree? Somebody got the same answer?
Yes, yes.
So 15062.
Yes.
What's the kilocalorie? What's the Q for the calorie?
For 4,800.
Huh?
808.
And 8?
Yes.
Like this?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, good. 4808, that's Q calorie. What's C?
$1,333.35.
C equal to 1,300?
35.
35 joule or 1.3 kilojoule. So which is the answer?
D.
D. But doctor.
Yes.
What's the equation of QRXN?
Reaction, the heat.
Yeah.
The heat that comes from the reaction, which is, in this case, we burn this. The reaction is burning benzoic acid with oxygen. That's QRXN. RXN means reaction.
So it's the Q of benzene acid
Burning
multiplied.
benzoic acid. Burning benzoic acid.
Oh, okay, thank you.
Octane, as we said, octane is what's available in our cars, by the way. Octane undergoes combustion according to the following thermochemical equation, all right? And that's the heat. What is the standard enthalpy of formation of liquid octane? What's the heat of formation of C8H18? Can you calculate it? You're given the heat of formation of CO2 is this one, and the heat of formation of H2O is this one. The first thing, you must tell me Q of delta H, what is it equal to?
1 plus 0.940.
What again?
For the octane?
No. Yes, delta H for the reaction is 1, with minus, of course, minus 1.0940 times 10 to the power 4 kilojoule. Okay, this is equal to what?
The reaction.
We have
delta H of the reaction minus delta H of the... No, I mean delta H of the product minus delta H of the reaction.
And how should we write it? For 16 times minus 393.5. And then what?
Plus
Plus what?
18 H2O.
18 times minus 285.8
minus octane 2C
2 times heat of formation of C8 H18, which I don't know. What's the heat of formation of O2?
0.
Yes, that's why I will not care about this, because this is equal to 0. So the only thing that you don't know in this reaction is this thing. Go ahead, calculate it very quickly. Give me an answer. What is it?
1 minute.
The minus sign, don't forget it.
Give me 500, but there is no 500.
You have to divide by 2. It is 500, yes, you're right. But I want the heat formation of C8H8 only. So you have to divide by 2. What's the answer?
250.2.
With a minus, you have to put the minus. Don't forget the minus.
Doctor?
Yes.
If he said that the enthalpy of formation of the liquid octane, so we need to change the equation, switch it, or not?
Switch it to do what?
Switch the product to the reactant.
No.
We don't need?
No, delta H for the reaction. Is equal to summation of heat of formation product minus summation heat of formation of reactant. That's what I did. Okay?
Yes.
Good. Let's go to question 8. What's the standard enthalpy of formation of liquid methanol? Standard enthalpy of formation. What's the equation that we can write for enthalpy of formation of liquid methanol? What's the equation?
Equation of what?
I want equation to represent enthalpy of formation of
C plus
C plus what?
H2O
Plus 2H2 plus half O2 to give me one like this. That's exactly the equation. That is heat of formation now of CH3OH. Clear? Now, can you get this equation from these three equations? 1, 2, and 3. What should you do? First equation, keep it as it is. Second equation, what are you going to do with it?
multiply by 2.
Third equation, what are you going to do with it?
reverse it.
Only reverse it. Do that and then add them.
طيب يا دكتور انت كيف عرفت ان الكربون وال 2H2 ونص اكسجين يعطينا هذا كله؟
لما تجمع الثلاث المعادلات حتطلع المعادله هذه. انا اخذت هذه من المعادله. I want this one CH3OH as my answer, and I took one C, and there is 3 hydrogen, 1 hydrogen, so I multiplied by 2, and then oxygen I need only 1, so it's half times O2, so that I have the answer as 1 methanol.
ان شاء الله دكتور في الاختبار بتعطينا اياها جاهزه يعني مش احنا نسويها.
No, I will not give it to you. I will give you like this.
طيب دكتور ما في قاعدة معينة نمشي عليها عشان نعرف؟
هلا لازم تعرف انك تسوي المركب من العناصر الاساسيه.
عشان هذا دكتور حمد ضعيف فصعب نقدر ناخذ منه العناصر الرئيسية.
اوكي انا الحقيقه يا شباب I have to leave now. فخلاص باقي سؤالين الحقيقه ما حقدر امر عليهم. هذا برضو حله انه مجرد عندك الهيت اوف فورميشن فيو كان كالكوليت the heat of reaction. هذا ايضا وهذا his law.
دكتور.
نعم.
Before you leave, there's just an idea that I didn't see in the old exam. وابغى اسالك عليها لو هي يعني معانا ولا كيف؟
طيب.
انه مثلا يقول لك
امشي يا شباب برجع الساعه 2:30 فاللي يبغى يجيني الساعه 2:30 تعالوا حوالي 2:30 ان شاء الله بكون الموجود وافتح هذا واذا عندكم اسئله اسالوني.
دكتور.
نعم.
عندي موضوع مهم خارج عن الاسئله اذا تسمح بدقيقه.
والله صعب اسمح الان لازم امشي والله عندي موعد ولكن ارسل لي على الجوال الواتساب واجاوبك.
ابد برايفت ها؟
ايه برايفت يس. يلا شكرا يا شباب مع السلامه.
يعطيك العافيه دكتور.
يعطيك العافيه.